So this is how you make a snowflake. You'll be choosing your paper size first. This will make the largest snowflake, and between these three, this would make the smallest snowflake. So I'm going to fold my paper in half, folding so I can see the white side of the paper. And it is important that you try to do really neat, straight folds and make sure that you're really creasing your paper. I'm pressing down on it with my fingernail. Or I could also rub my scissors along just to crease it. So I just did one fold in half, and now I'm going to fold in half again so my rectangle becomes a square. Again, press down on your crease. Now you'll notice when you look at this, if I turn it like a diamond, I've got one corner that has 4 open sheets of paper, and the other corner is folded together. I want the 4 loose ones pointing up away from me. Now I'm going to take a pencil and put a little dot at the corner at the bottom, just to help me keep everything straight. My next fold is to make this corner touch this corner. So I'm not doing anything with the corner that has the pencil dot. I'm going to turn it like this. It's going to look like a triangle when I'm done. I'll open it back up so you can see there's my dot. These 2 corners have come together. Crease it well. Now that corner that has the dot, we have to make one more fold starting in that corner. I'm going to take this edge of the triangle and fold it over to meet this edge of the triangle. It goes like this. And there's the corner where my pencil dot is. So I'm going to crease this nice and tight. Again, this is the spot where I had my dot. So here's what I had done. I took this corner and I folded it over. I angled it so that it would meet this edge. And it looks like that. Now you've got this extra paper up here. I want you to just cut that away. You're not going to need that for anything. This is the beginning of your snowflake. And the reason we folded this paper is to help give us lines of symmetry so that when we open this, it's going to be a circle. But of course, before we open it, we want to cut out the shapes from the snowflake to make it look interesting. I've got 3 edges here, obviously. I'm going to be cutting shapes from each edge. So that means I'm not doing something like that. I'm not just cutting a slit. I actually have to cut a shape that falls off of this triangle and makes an empty spot. Notice when I cut thick paper, I'm opening my scissors wide and I do little chunks like that, chunk, 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 deep in the scissors. When you have thick paper, it's not going to work to try to cut with the tip of the scissors. So you see how that shape fell away? Now I want to continue cutting out other shapes. I can curve. I can cut the corner away. I can do anything. Everybody's will be different. There it is so far. Now I want to do some off of this side as well. It's important that I don't cut all the way across and accidentally cut this piece in 2 pieces, in half. I don't want to do that. Cut a little bit more there. Okay. And maybe a little more. Now this is going to be the center of my snowflake. If I want the center of the snowflake to have a little opening, I can snip that little corner away. If I don't want a hole in the middle of my snowflake, then I don't cut there. I'm going to show you what it looks like if I do. Just cut a tiny bit off. You don't want to cut a lot. Now I'm ready to open this. You can see the lines of symmetry. Everything is the same going all the way around. The snowflake is radially balanced. There it is. So there's the center that I had cut away. You can see that it left a little hole in the middle. And that's how you cut a snowflake.